Well, greetings friends and brethren around the world. This is Michael Venish of the ministry to the scattered brethren around the world. And we do have many scattered brethren around the world. I've been a minister of Jesus Christ for 18 years now, and I was also a minister in the Restored Church of God based in Wadsworth, Ohio. My responsibilities there included working as a church administration administrator or coordinator. I also worked at training the ministry in that church. I was responsible as the church pastor of the headquarters. I also served many brethren around the United States, and many of them, if they are honest enough, will attest to the fact that we personally visited them, and that within the headquarters congregations, I was the only minister visiting the brethren. Recently, a friend and member of the Restored Church of God sent me this publication. The title of it, Do You Know David C. Pack? Or Do You Know David Pack? The caption on this publication is My Life and Ministry, Rumors and Lies versus Facts and Truth. What this publication is supposed to do is to exonerate David Pack, to make him look good, to show you that the rumors and lies on the internet are untruths. They're false statements. They're not facts, and they are not truth. Are they? Or are they not? Are they truth, or are they false statements? Well, I'm here to tell you today that in this magazine, there are false statements. In this magazine, there are false statements. And you and I need to take a look inside of this publication and just see that false statement. Well, one of them anyway. On page 15, they discuss, and I say they discuss because this magazine or this publication was not produced only by David C. Pack. He has a team of men that work with him, and they produce this magazine in their boardroom. I've sat there and I've done the same thing, working with him in those areas. Well, on page 15, we have the subheading of how many were disfellowshipped. And of course, this subheading has under it 10 paragraphs, and in paragraph 7, he states, Today in the Restored Church of God, we are now well over 13 years old. In that time, I have not disfellowshipped even one person anywhere in the world. Now, we understand that if you find a false statement in a publication, that means that the publication becomes questionable. Everything else he said in it becomes questionable, because a false statement is defined by the context in which it is written. He says, while today in the Restored Church of God, we are now well over 13 years old. In that time, I have not disfellowshipped even one person. Not one person. I'm here to tell you that that's a false statement. As a matter of fact, I'm here to tell you that that's a blatant and outright lie. Because David C. Pack, personally, on the 29th of June 2011, while waving his fist in my face, personally disfellowshipped and fired me, calling me wicked and evil, because I didn't agree with the fact that he was a high priest of Jesus Christ. He goes on in this publication on the paragraph 7 and states, our church administration department began in 2003. It and our ministry worldwide have rarely, only a handful of times, had to disfellowship anyone over the 9 years that followed. Another false statement. Because I work for church administration. I had the responsibility with the church administration coordinator, his son-in-law, to disfellowship a number of people worldwide on the authority of, or by the authority of, David C. Pack. Many times in meetings, Mr. Pack would personally tell me to phone a minister and tell him to disfellowship someone. So those are false statements. So if those are false statements, what about the rest of this publication? What about the rest of it? When he talks about men in derogatory terms, talks about an evangelist in a very derogatory way. No respect for dignitaries, none whatsoever. Well, as Michael Venish, I tell you that this publication is full of false statements. Take care, brethren, and those of you, friends around the world, if you want to know more, if you feel you want to know more about myself and my ministry, you may write to me at the address and the email address that follows this video.